You've just tuned in to the Grumpy Hustle podcast with me, Grumpy Gamer, aka Nick, and Mr. Ray Scooney, aka Mr. Ryan. We're going to be talking about all sorts of things today on episode 1. We're going to be talking about our start, our trials and tributes with streaming, how this podcast got started, some tips and tricks and things that we've had to learn the hard way, and we want to share some of that information with you guys. We're also going to start getting into the premise of what this podcast is all about, which is just talking about life and random topics ranging from food, family, conspiracy theories, sports. I mean, you name it. We're probably going to talk about it. We're going to be taking suggestions from all our fans. You can hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All those are going to be at Grumpy Hustle. Also on Twitch, it's going to be Grumpy Hustle Podcast. So go ahead, sit back, relax. It's going to be about an hour-long episode. We're glad to have you here. Don't forget to tune in every Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks so much. Take care.
What's up, Hustle Gang? Welcome to the Grumpy Hustle Podcast, hosted by your boy, Grumpy Gamer, and the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Ray Scooney.
Let's go.
Ray.
Yo, my man, aka Nicky Two Steps Grumpy Gamer. What's up, man?
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Doing good. Long time to see.
Yeah. I feel like we just did this.
I feel like we just did this a
few times, man.
So I want to thank everybody for their support on this. We've had a lot of people step up and they say they love the idea, and me and Ray we're super grateful for that. So thank you guys so much. This whole thing kind of was just started as some chit chat and turned into something real, which is pretty cool. We like the idea of being able to talk about life and careers and hobbies and really everything in between. Me and myself, I've had a lot happen with me this year, so I've been growing and learning and two-stepping my way around everything, and Mr. Ray's been in my corner the whole time, so we've become really good friends, and so I'm looking forward to this journey that we're taking here. But yeah, so I would look forward to everything that's coming. We've learned a lot already, just in the short amount of time we've invested in this, and a lot more to come, but it's been a lot of fun. So
yeah, man, absolutely. I think I think for sure. It was crazy how we met too. We had a mutual friend in common who we started playing some Fortnite together, and we just kind of clicked, man. So it's kind of been cool getting to know you, and it's just so coincidental that we used to work at the same company, which is funny, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
that's funny.
Yeah. But no, I'm definitely looking forward to continue this kind of interesting journey that we've been on so far, and seeing where this podcast takes us. I think there's some opportunity there for us to see what's out there and kind of grow ourselves and hopefully kind of take you guys along with us. So kind of the first thing that we're looking at setting up with this podcast is just kind of what our experiences have been over the last like I said 5-6 months, and just kind of figuring out what our plans are, what our process is, what our expectations are, and kind of what we want to talk about today is just streaming for the first time. You know what I mean? Nick, kind of walk me through what some of your things were when you decided to kind of get into streaming. What some thoughts and processes that went through your mind?
I gotta tell you, so I think that we all start off maybe anybody that decides to stream, obviously start off watching somebody else do it, right? And
yeah.
I try to not get it too big of a head and make sure I can still walk through doorways, but I'm pretty techy. I'm pretty tech savvy. I know some shit. And I I look at these things. I'm like, oh yeah, I've got a pretty decent rig. I can totally stream. I'm not the best at games, but I'm pretty decent. I could do that. I've got some video editing skills. I can do that. But I think the the expectation versus the reality and the outcome are very, very different, right? You know, it's a bummer that there are some out there that don't give streamers the respect that they deserve, because bro, it's a hustle. Like I recognize that pretty quick, because that's why I stepped back a little bit. I was like I already had so many things going on. It was like, okay, I think that I'll invest some of my time into helping like Ray with his community a little bit, and in doing that, I'm gonna have to step back from mine until I'm ready to dedicate the time that my community would need for it to get to where I want it to be. Right. Because I want to build a community, you know, not just a guy just rolling a clip every once in a while playing some games. I actually want to get something out of it, for not only me but for the people that are there too. So you know, I learned that everything that I knew was just skimming the surface of things that I needed to know and still need to learn, honestly. You know. So what about you?
Right. Yeah, no, I like that. I think obviously, you know, there's been some controversy, I think, between people saying building the community and you know, just doing something that they enjoy doing, right? I think I think I always thought back from when I was younger. I look at when I was a kid and he had your friends over, and they all used to watch you play games, right? Y'all sit in a little circle and fucking play games with each other and kind of watch each other, and whoever dies, you know, you get control, and then y'all start fighting over the shit too. And the cool thing is like now this what streaming is now is kind of is like what that was, you know. I'm not gonna age myself, but you know what I'm talking about back then, right? So I think it's just a cool so Pong and shit back in the day, man. You know, it's funny, I never had an Atari, but I always wanted one. I think that was the one console that I actually didn't get to have, which is a little upsetting. But you know what I mean. Real quick, shout out to Paul. What's up, Paul? How you doing, man? Welcome to the podcast, brother. Appreciate you coming in. Hope you're having a good night, man. But no, yeah, I think streaming again for me is I was talking to quite a few buddies of mine, the Doom Space Marine who's in here right now. He knows definitely what I'm talking about. We had a few conversations about just streaming and shit. Like, we all like to play games, right? Like that's not anything new. And so, you know, I figured, I was like, shit, why not like bring kind of that vintage back of where we used to be, you know, younger, playing games all with each other in the living room. So like, you know, I thought that was a cool idea. And initially I didn't have any way to start. I will give my man Paul a little bit of shout out here. He was one that kind of helped me with some knowledge stuff that kind of helped me along the way. And then obviously I kind of learned a lot of it myself, YouTube and stuff. But reached out when Nick and I met. You know, he was obviously a catalyst to help me out with everything else as far as getting all my setups and all my questions and bitching and stuff like that. He was there to help me out. So that was definitely cool. But no, yeah, I think just the biggest thing for me was, I love building that community for people, but I also really, really enjoy, you know, spending time playing games and just, you know, now especially COVID is so tough to get out and hang out with people, you know, person to person. So having this opportunity to connect. I mean, I got friends from Texas, from a different country. Like, the connection is wild. And so I think that was probably the biggest reason for me to continue streaming. And then just kind of moving forward and seeing what else this kind of takes over for us moving forward. But you know, going back, I think some of the expectations that we had initially streaming was, you know, I came out there, man, I was looking like thinking I was Tim the Tap Man, Nick Merck, Cypher PK, all, you know, some of the biggest streamers on fucking planet Earth. You know, and these, you know, obviously you get humbled real fast, right? And so there's definitely some expectations that I had that, you know, I definitely had to take a step back and realize that just wasn't going to be something that was doable coming out the gate. As much as I think anybody who streams, right, I think is for sure has that same sort of expectation, or I guess at least hope. You know what I mean? And so. That was a tough one for me to swallow, just because you know, every time you do something, you want to be the best at it, and it, you know, it takes time. It takes a lot, like we always like to. It takes hustle to continue to not get discouraged. And so, you know, that was a big expectation that I had that I got reality checked. So, that was kind of a tough pill to swallow, but we're moving forward. Nick, what do you just kind of to get me off the mic here real fast? What do you what were some of your expectations going into when you started streaming?
Well, you know, I think as a lot of people do, I was looking at like the requirements for like the levels, right? Like okay, well, where do you get to affiliate? Like, where do you get to partner? Like, then I was like, well, could this be like a potential, like not only maybe a side hustle, but could it turn into something more? Because lots of people do it, right? Like they can be successful at it. But I think that, again, that goes back to where just respecting the grind that those guys put in, because yeah, it's possible. But these guys are grinding, and those guys probably stringed to nobody for 6 months before they ever really got anywhere at all. I think that I underestimated personally the patience that some of that took. Like, I mean, I'm still pushing for affiliate at this point in time. Like, I haven't even gotten to that point yet. But I mean, I backed off, but it's because I knew that it was going to take more grind that I had to give right now. So, and I knew it wasn't a reality for me at this point. Also, a lot of it comes down to some of the things that you and I are still trying to master at this point in time, which is, streaming. Like, bro, that's like maybe half the battle, if maybe less than that, if I'm honest, because social media plays such a big part in this stuff these days. Like, you not only have to be doing your streams, you've also got to be doing VODs, you've got to be doing like shorts on YouTube, you got to be posting to TikTok, you got to be, putting stuff on Instagram, like, and talking with your people that are following you too, like, and get the word out there. Because if you're not doing that, you're leaving so much on the table, right? So, I mean,
absolutely.
Like, in you, like, bro, like you hustle so much. Like, yeah, you talk about like me, like how I know my shit with technology, like, but bro, like you work, right? Like, you hustle, you work, and like some of that's paid off for you, because I see you're posting videos, you're popping stuff up on the Discord and social media, and it works. But like, you already work a full-time job, and it's almost a full-time job within itself just to manage this stuff. So yeah, it's a lot of work,
Yeah, no, I absolutely, I hear you, man. It is, and it's tough, man. And I appreciate you saying that I hustle. I think there's definitely room for me to continue to and drive that work ethic towards more. But yeah, I think you hit it on the head, man. Social media is such a heavy driver for success within streaming, man. It's crazy, and it's, bro. There's still, like, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Twitter, I still don't get it. I'm still trying to figure it out, man. Like, Twitter is tough for me. I don't get it. You can retweet stuff. I'm gonna do some more research, obviously, and figure out how to, I guess, maximize and figure out that whole algorithm. But man, I'm telling you, it's tough. It really is. Social media is so tough. Like TikTok. I mean, TikTok is monstrous right now, right? Facebook, Instagram. We talk about Twitter, Facebook, just everything. Every social media platform is like, if you want to be successful, you have to master and take charge of every one of those social media outlets, or you're not going to make it. I just don't see it. It's so tough for people to sit there and only focus on one platform. Twitch, if you're just on Twitch, you're not doing enough. There's no way that you can sit there and be successful if you're only on Twitch. And so, and that's what we've done. Obviously I have a small following on TikTok. I was, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, continuing to push out those VODs and yeah, Paul, YouTube, right? YouTube. Fuck, I forgot, that's obviously a big one that I still struggle with using too. And so, YouTube is one that we can really maximize as well. And so,
and if I can interject, YouTube's blowing up right now. Like right now with the new shorts that they put out and how they're really focusing on their creators right now. Like there's this controversy in the community. Like if you got your ear close to it, like there's a lot of talks of like people starting to leave Twitch and starting to head over to YouTube, because YouTube's making it a lot more attractive for them to come over. Like, hey, we're giving you more tools. We're trying to spotlight new creators. We're trying to do all these things. Right. And meanwhile, poor little Twitch is over here twiddling its thumbs, like going, "Hey, we're Twitch." So we'll see if it's enough.
Well, yeah, and I think you're absolutely right. I think YouTube has such a massive platform that they're building, and Twitch really, as of right now, Twitch doesn't have any major incentive to change anything. Not until YouTube really kind of start pushing them a little bit more. But Twitch is just, they are what they are, right? They are that, we would say they're the Xfinity of internet right now for most of us, right? They got really no big incentive to change. I've heard great things. I was over at Facebook and I moved over to Twitch. There's some really fantastic things about Twitch. Fantastic. Is there opportunity for them? Absolutely. If they want to maintain or increase their people, their outlets and get more streamers, they got some things to work on. But I'm not a genius. I don't know what they could do. You know what I mean? Obviously, we have all of our ideas and opinions, but at the end of the day, it is what it is for them. I also look at kind of even when we first started, we look at kind of what worked for me initially was obviously I had a great circle of friends to kind of help me along the way. Some of the things that I would kind of do differently, though, I think there's a lot of things that I dumped a lot of money into just streaming stuff in general. Personally, guys, I wish I was a little bit smarter with my money and not spent all that money on unnecessary shit. And so I think, that's the first thing is really kind of understanding what you're going to buy, what's most important, right? And we hear a lot of it on YouTube. I've watched a shit ton of YouTube videos, and you hear a lot of it's you got to get a good webcam, got to get good lighting, right? Lighting is what's gonna help you kind of set yourself apart. As you can see, I'm still struggling with lighting. My man Nick over there looks pristine over there. I'm looking busted and rough right now, but we're still working. So I still got plenty of work to do. You know what I mean? But I think that's the biggest thing is really understanding what you're spending your money on, because I think you run into a lot of the times just wanting to buy everything to try to get it done and started. And obviously we know America and people in general, right? Nick, I feel you, bro. And so I think we look at as America, right? What as Americans we love? We love instant gratification, right? Instant gratification is huge. So you're not going to wait. People naturally aren't going to wait to get shit when they should do their research.
Bro, I just ordered a new light while you're talking. Sorry.
A new light?
Yeah. Oh, while you're talking.
And what kind?
The most expensive one. This YouTube guy said
I had to have it. Fucking this guy on YouTube said it, bro. See, that's what happens. We all get fucking wrapped
I'm just
up.
messing. It's true though. I've done this shit. I've done it.
Yeah, isn't that crazy though, man? It's you see something, you're like, shit, like you have those fucking lights. I just bought those nano lights, right? I just got them. They're behind me. I still got to work out some details, so they're behind a picture. But we just should I have bought them? I don't know. Fucking, they're cool, I guess. I wish I could have changed it up a little bit and been different. But I think just I don't know. We're doing stuff just to do shit. If you see it on YouTube or see it anywhere, you got to make your stream look how you want it. Obviously, and jumping into it is tough. Having the right group of people that support you is key. And again, man, I just would be careful on what you're spending your money on, and then just make sure whatever you're buying, make sure it fits for what you want to do, not just to buy shit. Because I got a handful of shit in boxes all around me that you guys cannot see that I have not opened yet because I don't know if I'm ever gonna fucking use it. So, Nick, what are your thoughts? What are some of the things that you would have done, differently?
I mean, bro, you know my sins. Like, I too have a box of things downstairs of purchases that I made that I ordered. And I'm like, did you really need that?
The fuck I need that for?
I'm still within my return policy, right? Okay, I think that's going back. Yeah. Because it's like, and then I'm like, that's definitely gonna get me to partner, right? Like, right. That's not really my thought, but I think that's what we maybe internally think that, right. If anybody doesn't already follow him, I'm gonna shout him out, Mr. Harris Heller. This guy is like a stream god. Like he is not only is he great on Twitch and YouTube, he's really knowledgeable about streaming. But he's also like an audio engineer. So the guy knows his shit. Like he's audio and lighting. So he really understands it. And he has done quite a few videos where he talks about all the time where people will do exactly this. They'll go out, they will think like, I need to go in a ton of debt so that I can, get famous or get the attention that I need and look professional as possible. When the reality is, you can do a really small investment and do a lot with it. I mean, the man even says you have probably one of the best cameras in your pocket, right now for this. He goes, literally, there's apps. You put them on your iPhone and start streaming from your iPhone. Just get an external mic with it and you're good to go. Start streaming. Like there are things you can do, and it comes back down to that hustle, right? Like if you got the hustle and the drive to do it, and then also the ability to stay away from that instant gratification, and you can stay grounded within it, you can be successful and not go into debt, you know, and as your channel or your community grows to the point to where, okay, this makes sense, right? Like, okay, these new studio drop lights make sense because I'm pulling this much and my community maybe expects just a little bit more from me because they support me, they donate, like they want to see more things. Maybe they want to see a studio tour. Okay, well, maybe I need to clean up my studio a little bit. Like, you do things as needed, right? But like, I have so many more things than I probably need. Like, they were totally instant gratification. I look around, I'm like, wow, I'm not even using that. I'm not using that. I'm not using that. Like, I'm using the basics in front of me for the most part. So yeah, it's good to shout out that out for sure.
Yeah. No, I think you hit Harris Heller. Yeah, I mean, even Paul over here is saying he's got a lot of tips from that guy, and
amazing.
Fantastic dude. Super knowledgeable. Fuck, I've seen just a handful of his videos, but every single one of them is silly. It's on point, man. It's just, he's got some knowledge. So if you haven't checked him out, man, Harris Heller, he's a hell of a YouTuber, man. Check him out for sure. Obviously, with all of this being said and what we're trying to do, I mean, ultimately, guys, I think what we're trying to do here is develop ourselves into just some, fucking normal guys, man. We're nothing crazy. We're dads. We have nothing but responsibilities ahead of us. But we're just having fun, man. I don't see too much going on here outside of just hanging out with you guys, being engaging, listening to what you guys have to say and talk about some silly shit. You know what I mean? I mean, we have some things that we want to do. We have some things that we want to accomplish, but at the end of the day, this is going to come down to just hanging out with you guys, is really just kind of chatting. I mean, shit, me and Nick do this off stream all the time. And we're like, fuck it, might as well just, put it out on the air to for everyone else to hear. You know what I mean? Talk about some silly shit, Paul says. So I'm saying, we have some cool things that we want to talk about. We have some conspiracy stuff that we're definitely going to be talking about. We have my man Paul over there. He's definitely all about that. So we'll have some special guests come in.
Yep.
We'll have some people hang out with us. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll talk, like I said, conspiracy. We'll talk sports. We'll talk dad life. We'll talk fucking Target shopping malls. We'll talk life. We'll talk fucking diapers, whatever the fuck it is. We'll talk about just about anything. And it's just going to be fun, man. We're going to have some cool stuff going on. This is our very first one. So there's definitely a bunch of stuff that's going to be upcoming, and we're going to try to do this again, like I said, every Sunday. We're going to do 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. We'll narrow out the details from a man Nick over here. We don't know.
I'm dyslexic. I'm sorry. Maybe that's what happened. Yeah. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, bro.
Yeah, no, fucking A, bro. Just
pretty soon I'm gonna be on the West Coast with you, so it's gonna be fine.
That's true. Nick is currently not in the state of Washington, but he will be here soon, right?
Yes, sir.
That's the goal, right? I looked for you at 7. See, I looked for you at 7.
Paul, blame me. It's my fault,
bro. Look at this guy right over here, Paul. You're looking at the guy to your right, bro. That's him.
I'm here looking at my phone and going, okay, 7 his time, so 8 for me. Awesome. No, it was opposite. It was supposed to be 7 o'clock his time, 6 o'clock my time. So,
yeah,
that's all good.
Yep. Yeah, it's fine. We're just giving each other shit, man. But yeah, I think it's gonna be fun, man. I don't know, Nick. What's kind of your, what's your thought process behind this? Good idea, bad idea? We fuck it up for everybody else. What are we doing, man?
I'm excited, actually. So you already talked a little bit about it, which is the fact that we are looking into doing some like special guests, kind of / interview, maybe not always interview, maybe just a guest speaker as well. Somebody guest hosting is along with one of us or both of us. I think that's really going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that and switch of topics. And not only am I looking forward to sharing some things that I'm passionate about, but I'm looking forward to hearing things that you're passionate about or things that our guests are passionate about. That's one of the things I'm really looking forward to. So, expand my mindset a little bit. And then I would really love it if everybody would, The socials are at the bottom there for Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Throw your suggestions in there, guys. You know, we would definitely like to have them.
Yeah.
You know, also we've got our emails as well. If you guys want to send us emails as well, I think mine's gonna be Nick at grumpyhustle.com. And then what's yours, Ray Ray? Is yours at Ray Ray?
Mine's Ray Ray at grumpyhustle.com.
Yeah. So we got that set up for you guys so that we can try to better connect with you guys directly through something that was specifically for the podcast. We didn't want to intermingle it with any of our other streams or any of our other accounts. We wanted it to be specific because we're serious about this. Like we're taking it seriously, and we really want to grow this thing. So that's where I'm at with it. And I'm looking forward to bringing more production value. Because I'm gonna honestly, like, I'm gonna try to turn my skills up to 10 with production on this, and give our viewers the best experience possible. So
yeah, that's dope.
No, Paul. So for sure. Actually, I'm currently going to be recording so that we can do this. So next time, they'll actually be recording up for sure.
Which will be tight. So we'll be able to pull that audio from and put it on the other podcast platforms, which is initially what we were going to plan on doing anyways. But yeah, I mean, and that's, I think you said it earlier, is like kind of opening up the door and getting, talking about what we're passionate about. Right. And so, I always like to, I'm passionate about so much shit, man. It's so hard for me sometimes to even talk about, what I'm passionate, because there's so much shit like sports. I'm a huge sports nut, right? I may be fucking wrong on half of the shit I'm talking about, but nonetheless, you know what I mean? I still like to I still like to banter with people and talk sports, and obviously anytime we talk about something, it's never to be malicious, it's never to be, mean to someone. It's always to be knowledgeable and learn, right? I think when people ask, when you hear us, and I guarantee you, Nick and I are going to go head to head on some shit, and it's going to be fun banter, right? It's never going to be mean. It's never going to be malicious of any kind, but we're going to be learning. And I think that's kind of the exciting part about doing a podcast, is that, anything we talk about, like we're going to have some special guests that know some shit that I don't know, but my goal is to learn and ask as many questions as I possibly can, because learning is powerful, right? Knowledge is power. And so, I'm excited to see kind of who we have coming up next week and what we're going to be talking about. I did put on Twitter. I did put a little a poll on Twitter to see what kind of what topic you guys want to discuss next. So definitely going to be something that we're going to continue to do for a long time. And, gosh, I guess another thing I'm passionate about, Nick, is Ghost. I fucking love Ghost Hunters. I love that shit. I don't know. Nick doesn't like horror. I'm still learning about Nick, but Nick doesn't like horror, right?
All right, I'm going to step in here. So this is actually funny. So the two last things you talked about are two things I either don't know about or have like no interest in, right? So Ray, I feel so bad for you sometimes, because you go off like, oh, hey, did you hear who we drafted? Like, oh, bro, he went down. I'm like, bro, like I don't have time for sports. Like I pretty much like watch the playoffs and the Super Bowl, and that's about it, because I don't have time for this shit. And then like he's like into horror movies and ghost stories. I'm like, that's not me, bro. I'm like, how do you not like that? I'm like, I'm happy to talk gaming, PC parts, cars, women. I mean, being a dad, like all sorts of shit, barbecue. Like, I'll get down on like any of that shit, but like ghosts, not me. But like, I'm gonna keep it open mind though. I'm gonna keep it open mind. I will. I promise. Keep it open mind. I will.
Keep an open mind. I think, and I think here's the thing. I love being scared. I don't know why. I love it. I don't know. It's just something. It just fucking conspiracy. I know my man Paul fucks with conspiracy. I definitely know we're going to talk about that here very soon. But I'm
interested in that. I'm really interested in the conspiracy.
There's so many fucking topics out there that you can talk about conspiracy, fucking from the JFK assassination. Put that shit in air quotes already. We're gonna start this shit off. We'll just fucking go, bro. Obviously UFOs, right? All that shit's fucking wild right now with all the documentaries and all the podcasts coming out with that. Fucking just how we live in a simulation. Like there's so much shit out there that just is mind-boggling. If you guys haven't, anybody in the chat or anybody hear about the gematria effect, you look up the gematria effect. That's some fucking wild shit. that's all based around numbers and religion and shit. But man, so if you YouTube Gematria Effect, holy shit, man, this guy has predicted the last 10 Super Bowls correctly, and they've won. It's fucking insane. This guy his name's Adam something or other, but fuck, Gematria, that's a whole nother monster that I'm still learning a lot about.
Hope
Have you heard of
do
that
his
before?
place in bets, bro.
Well, fucking yeah. So he doesn't even charge people, which is crazy. He just got to subscribe to his YouTube channel. It's crazy. What do you think about the DNA altering shot, aka the jab? You ever heard of that, Nick? What are you talking about? What do you think about the DNA altering shot, aka the jab? Huh?
Never heard of it.
You know what? I mean, I haven't heard of it. What do we?
Here's the cool thing is that, you know, I think you got space for it too. You probably got your setup already this way. I'm gonna do it too, but my setup here, like I've got the stream running. I plan on having my laptop up here, guys. So like when you guys ask questions or one of the things, bro, like I'm gonna Google that shit on the spot. Like I think that's how I'm looking at playing this game, because I really want to know and I want to get into some conversations about it. So I'm not sure how you feel about that, Ray.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, and I was sorry. As you were talking, I was looking shit up already.
See, exactly. Yeah.
And just seeing it, because I haven't heard of that. No one knows what they're putting in the body. You know what? Fuck. And Paul, as you're talking about that, that's so true. There's so many things that people are putting in their bodies, and I'm fucking guilty of it right now. I mean, fucking, this is not an advertisement at all, but you know, I have a Bang energy drink right now. They claim it to be the healthiest of fucking energy drink. I don't know. You know what I mean? And having people put shit in their bodies and they don't know. I mean, fucking sneak, right?
Yeah, I got that shit back there. Like they say it's healthy. I don't know. Although meanwhile, I'm over here drinking a Diet Coke. So do I really care? Probably
yeah,
not.
Fucking, I know. And it's crazy, right? Like, you know, I've heard some wild stories about, you know, someone having cancer and then them going straight vegan and some shit on keto, and fucking they're without any sort of chemotherapy, all of their symptoms and all their fucking cancer literally dissipated. Like, she didn't just go into remission, bro. She the cancer was gone just for fucking going keto and vegan. Like, what the fuck? Like, how is that? Like, how the fuck is that possible? You know what I mean? Like, just for putting shit in their bodies. It's crazy what we put in our bodies, and you know, we're too fucking cheap to know better. And so we fucking just, you know, we eat boxed macaroni and cheese and fucking Cheetos and fucking think it's healthy. You know, we'll eat a fucking salad dressed in fucking ranch dressing and think it's fucking, we lost 10 pounds that day. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I like ranch dressing.
I fuck with ranch dressing, bro. You don't fuck with, I fucking love ranch dressing. You know what? They got this fucking ranch dressing that's like fucking like spicy ranch, but they it's like for tacos. Fucking game changer, bro. Fucking game changer, man. Like, fucking Jesus, dog. I don't know what they put in this shit, you know,
okay.
But you know it can't be healthy.
Okay. You ever been to Chick-fil-A?
No, they don't have a fucking Chick-fil-A. I got a Popeyes that's busted as fuck over here.
So they've got this crack called Chick-fil-A sauce, and oh my god!
Oh, I've heard about this fucking Chick-fil-A sauce.
Like, oh my god, that shit is fucking so good. Like, I don't know what the hell is in there. In it? No, I don't know.
Fucking fat and sugar and
but it's amazing.
Fucking dog shit.
Definitely sugar for sure.
It's fucking not good.
Yeah, see, he knows.
We don't have a Chick-fil-A. I think,
bro.
Paul,
if you
where's the closest one?
I'm not coming. I'm not moving. You got to come here. Sorry, bro. Bro, we got
a Popeyes that's kind of good.
I got two Chick-fil-A's.
Oh, give me one, bro. Fucking send one over, dog. So we need a fucking Chick-fil-A here. That's what I think the closest one is. Yeah, it's south. I think it's like, I want to say it's like fucking Redmond. I want to say it's Redmond. Yeah, so it's fucking south, which is upsetting because I'm telling you, I heard that Chick-fil-A sauce is fucking silly, bro.
It is.
It's amazing. Silly, bro.
So I think, honestly, bro, I think it's just this is something else. So when I moved to Idaho, we found something called fry sauce because they like do it with everything here.
Yeah, like, okay, I see. I've had fry sauce though. Yeah. It's not that good.
It's okay. It's okay, but like it's like, I think it's mostly a combination of like mayo, ketchup and like some seasonings. Like there's like different places have different variations on it, but I use that shit like on everything these days. Like, but I never did until I moved here.
Really? See, you know what's funny? I got a buddy. I think he's Dominican, and he makes some La Isla sauce, and it's I think it's like a mixture of ketchup, mayo, but he does put some spices and seasoning, and you use it to dip plantains in. You ever had fried plantains?
I have, yeah. I actually went to a Cuban restaurant. Cuban restaurant around here, and we had fresh fried plantains. They bought this huge thing. Actually, West went with me. Him and I went. We had it was amazing. It was traditional Cuban food, and one of the things they served was the plantains, and like in this like almost like this chipotle sauce shit we were dipping it in. It was really good.
Yeah, they some people do it like my buddy double fries it. So he fries it, pulls it out, lets it relax for a minute, and then fries it again, and then puts like salt on it. There's not too much. It's like he hits him with a little Salt Bay kind of thing, just a little bit, and then he makes this sauce, bro, and it's absolutely fucking insane. It's so good, and so he's whenever I head down to a store that I manage, fucking he hits me up and I get some food from him. So shout out to him. He knows who he is. But yeah, I think, and this obviously leads us to another fucking topic, right? We can talk food all day, fucking, I can talk food all day. I don't know about anybody else, but I can talk fucking barbecue, fucking any kind of food I can talk about all damn day. And it's, I think that's the glory of fucking this podcast. We talk about everything.
But me and Ray came to an agreement that because I hate cooking, that I was gonna do all his like streaming computer shit, and he was gonna cook for me because I hate cooking. Because that boy can cook.
Hey, I made some burgers the other day that were fucking fire. What do you say, Paul? You having French onion chicken bread? Oh no, French onion chicken bake. A French onion chicken bake.
I actually had something like that pretty recently. It was pretty good.
How do you have a French onion chicken?
Yeah, so it's very much. It's almost like if it's what I'm thinking of. I had something similar, and it's like a flattened chicken breast, and it's almost like you make like a French onion soup, but it's like very condensed. It's not soupy at all, and essentially it goes on top. Yeah, it's thicker. It goes on top of the chicken, and then like the one that I had, we had like melted cheeses and things like that on top of it. And like some sort of crunchies. It was freaking just amazing. I'm not sure if Paul can confirm whether that it was similar like what he's talking about.
Paul, what do you got? Let us know. But yeah, I mean, food is fucking like Charlie and Chocolate Factory, bro. Fucking everlasting gobstopper in that bitch. We could fucking talk about food all damn day. I make some fire chicken wings. Like I said, I barbecued some burgers for the first time this summer. I guess, is it summertime? I don't know if it's fucking, I think it's still considered springtime, right?
Summertime.
Yeah, I think it's not summertime yet. Not yet. Sorry. Copyright
violation. I'm sorry.
Gotta back up. Fucking reverse this shit, bro. Fucking we're already getting kicked out fucking before we get started. But yeah, I think, food is a huge topic.
Yeah, he said. So yeah, it sounds pretty similar like what I had, Paul.
It's a caramelized onion with garlic seasoning and melted cheese. Let me ask you something. Did Shauna make that, Paul? Don't fucking lie to me. Shauna made that. I know she did. On top of chicken in the oven. Y'all need to get an air fryer. You ever fuck with an air fryer?
Oh, I have an air fryer.
Oh my God, that sounds so fucking hot. My guy Scrubsy's in the building. Yo, shout out to Scrubsy's for coming in.
Oh my God.
Scrubsy, what's up, baby? How you doing? We were just talking about food and some of the I'm saying, bro, I got a fucking air fryer. I got the Ninja Foodie. This Ninja Foodie, bro, I've never had, like, it makes cooking fucking amazing. It's fucking everything. You make fucking everything.
Bro, I used to like
make a cake in that bitch, bro. Like, it does everything.
I used to toss my leftovers, like, because I'm kind of picky about it. Like if I get something, I'm like, oh, like I can't finish it. But like, it's gonna be like shit if I have to like warm it up any other way, right? Unless it's something I can put in the oven. But bro, ever since I got my air fryer, like I'll refresh just about anything. The other day I refreshed, like I had a carne asada burrito, like it was amazing. I put it in the air fryer.
Like it's fucking like you just made it, bro. It fucking I had hey, you ever fucking heat up pizza? You ever heat up pizza? It's all soggy and shit. It's fucking you put that shit in the air fryer. It's like a fucking just came out of back from Pizza Hut, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Pizza Hut's
Okay.
dog shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
West Side Pizza.
So sometimes when I'm just like I just need a quick meal, I'll keep like some of the higher end chicken strips in my freezer.
Yeah.
Bro,
Okay.
pop those things like in the air fryer. I feel like I'm at a restaurant. Those things are amazing.
Yeah. It's fucking bro, I don't know. Whoever the fuck invented an air fryer is a fucking genius, bro. They're fucking absolutely out of this world silly, bro.
Yeah.
I got brand new leftovers every time. They are. I'm saying anything, bro.
We're gonna have the air fryer episode. It's just gonna be an episode about
I'll put it instead of my face. I'll just put a fucking air fryer in front of me. Fucking oh my god, bro! It's fucking that thing was a game changer in our house, bro. I don't think I even use my oven. I might use my oven once a week, maybe. You know what I mean? Have I made wings in it yet? Where we at? That's what brings the world together. Fucking, I'm saying, I've made wings with that shit, bro. So here's the.
It's what brings my stomach lower.
Oh my, well, yeah, fucking makes the stomach bigger, dog. Actually, it's funny because it's fucking supposed to be healthier for you, right? Because you don't have to use oil, right?
Yep.
That's what the air fryer function is, but okay. So tell me, chicken wings, bro? You ever you have the big old chicken wing, right? I didn't know this until I got the air fryer. Surprisingly or not, guys, I didn't fucking know. You're supposed to slice the fucking chicken wing, right? You know the little fucking sharp piece of the fucking wing? Are you supposed to cut that off, right? And then you're supposed to cut between the thigh looking part and the fucking actual wing. You cut that right down on the right in the little fucking gap, and it cuts it. Then you get two wings out of one wing, and it's fucking game changer, bro. You ever done that?
No.
You just take the whole wing and you throw it in there. What? You throw the whole thing? You're lying. You don't throw the whole thing in there.
You're right, because I don't actually cook. So.
Oh my god! It makes winglets. See Paul? Hey, Paul knows it makes winglets. I told you. Yeah. It fucking turns your like the 10 wings you got in the little container to fucking 20 wings. It's fucking game changer, bro.
So for the last 13 years, bro, I've had somebody that has cooked immaculately for me, so I haven't had to worry about it.
Fucking spoiled over here, bro. This guy's spoiled. See, my man Paul knows. See, when you're over here, bro, we'll get you. We'll get you. We'll learn you. We'll learn you how to make the wings, bro. Because that's key, bro. You got to make wings that way.
I want a smoker. That's what I want. I want a smoker.
See, I don't have the patience for that. Which sounds crazy, right? Because all you do is fucking throw it in there and walk away for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Like my mindset is like, fuck, I got to keep checking on this shit. Am I gonna fuck it up or not?
Oh well, Shauna makes the wings. Oh.
See, I fucking knew Shauna made the wings. Shauna cooks in his house, bro. That's his wife. Shauna, his wife cooks everything in that house. I don't think I've had one meal brought from Paul. You ever made something and bring it into work? She makes the best. What's that one shit? Hey, Paul, what's that one shit you made me? You got me. Was it like I don't even fucking like it. Paul, what was it? Shauna made it. It was homemade. Fuck, what was it? Navy bean soup? Was that what it is? I don't fuck with navy bean soup. I don't know. That to me that sounds like a fucking 1940s.
My grandma. Bean soup is amazing.
Navy bean soup?
Is that the one that's got the little bits of ham in it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Split. Oh no, you got me split pea soup. That's what it was, right?
Split pea soup's good too.
Yeah, it was split pea soup. That shit was good. I'm not gonna lie. I was I was vibing to that. I was actually Shauna made that, right? Or that wasn't you, Paul. That was Shauna. Shauna made that. I think so. It was bomb. I remember that. It was solid, bro. And I was a little skeptical because I don't fuck with the green. It looks like baby throw up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? But it's one of those things.
So no broccoli cheese soup for you?
No, I don't think I can. I don't know if it's for me. It's like the texture. And like if it looks like it came out the backside of a baby, I'm not, I'm not gonna fucking. I can't, bro. My mind doesn't tell me I can't do it. No, I can't.
I got no room to talk. Like I can't even give you shit because I don't like me. Like people like get appalled. I don't eat seafood at all. Like period. Hate seafood.
Oh my! Can I tell you a story, guys? Hey chat, can I tell you a story about my seafood adventures? So I don't know why my dog is acting weird about giving him treats. What the fuck is that? So you barbecue burgers? That's right, you do. You better tell me a story. So all right, guys, I'm gonna tell you a story. Scrubs, I got you. So I was in Japan for quite a while. Right, I was in Japan. I lived in Japan. I was in the military. And they were like, hey, try some seafood, get sushi, whatever. I was like, nah, I just can't. Seafood to me looks so fucking disgusting. I don't know what it is. I can't. Like, to me, it's a fucking, they showed me an octopus. It was still fucking moving. I was like, what the put that motherfucker back in the ocean. Why the fuck is it here right now? Like, it's not, you don't do that. Even when you cut its legs off, it's still fucking moving. I was like, why would you eat this? And then you have a chance of one of the little tentacle suckle things to get stuck in your fucking airway and die. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know a single soul who wants to fucking risk their life eating some food, bro. I just don't. I can't do it. Right. And so I was like, no. So I guess there's a bigger reason why I don't eat fish. I'll tell you, I hate the texture, but a couple reasons. So you ever been smelt fishing, Nick?
No.
Never been smelt. Anybody in the chat ever been smelt fishing? So if anybody has, they'll know what I'm talking about. But what it is you go over over a dock, right? And you have this line that's on a fishing rod that has like 10, 15 different hooks. They're small, right? They're really small hooks down the line. Ultimately, these fish kind of swim in a right below the dock, and you drop the line in there. Once you drop the line in there, all these little fish they're about yay big, right? They're not very big, right? They jump on this fucking hook. You don't put any bait on, you don't do anything. So this is when I was a little bit younger, probably 15, 16, 17 years old. And so I had like 10 of them all up on my line. And they're like, all right, you got to take these fish off, right? Because they're stuck on the little hooks. I'm like, I bet I got it. So I go, the first fucking one I do, bro. The first one I do, I rip half of his face off. His gills come off. I fucked him up. It's bad. I felt so bad for this fish. I don't know why, but I was like, that looks so fucking painful that I just ripped half this little guy's fucking head off. And I was like, no, I can't do it. I got scales all over my hands. I was grossed out. So that was the one reason, right? Yeah. Like 18 years ago, fuck you, Paul. Fucking 18 years ago, this motherfucker. You look 50, Paul. What are you talking about? But the second time, right? So what happened is I'm watching this documentary, National Geographic fucking documentary, right? Never a good idea. Fucking, it's not informative. It just scares the shit out of you, right? It's never fucking informative. It's scary. And so I'm watching, I think they're in like Vietnam or they're somewhere, right? And they're cooking these fish. Or excuse me, they're not cooking these fish. So this family orders fish, and legit, this little Vietnamese man has this pole longer than him. He throws that bitch in the water, catches a fish, right? Spear right through the middle of the body. As the fish is like fucking still squirming, and they say fish don't have feelings. I think that's some bullshit. I'm gonna be real with you. I think that's 100% bullshit. But nonetheless, this fish over here. Am I blurry? I don't know if I'm blurry, but am I? That's fucking weird. Why is it doing that? My internet dog shit. But nonetheless, right?
Hello, Xfinity.
Xfinity needs to fucking fix my shit ASAP Rocky, bro. I'm not. This is ridiculous. But nonetheless, right? So I see these guys. They catch the fish, they throw it on a hot plate in front of this family, right? So now this fish is on a hot plate, right? And all of a sudden, these people start eating the fish. They start eating it right there, fucking in front of everybody while it's alive. Like, it's like one part of it is literally on fire, and they're picking the scales off to eat the fish alive. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, a picture of fish flopping in the fucking on this hot plate, constantly cooking while these fucking people, kids and all, are eating this fucking fish alive. I'm thinking to myself, that's so fucked up. Like, my mind just went to all these different places. I was like, I can't believe people are doing this. Yet I'll fucking gladly eat a cow or a chicken or fucking a pig any day of the week. But yeah, I saw that, right? And ever since then, I can't eat fish. I don't see it the same. I don't know. That's my story.
You know what I was just thinking, looking at you, like, bro, you look like I've got like some sort of like secret informant that I've like tried to conceal your identity.
Is it working?
It's better now. Yeah. Now they all know who you are now.
Fuck. Black me out. Black me out quick.
Yeah, no, I honestly, bro, I it's similar things for me. Like I can't do the consistency of it, the whole gutting the fish, and I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's weird. I have it's funny. I actually had. I don't know if you ever had it or heard of it, guys. It's called poke. You ever had poke before? No, it's little cubes. I think I'm pretty sure it's fish, but little cubes. It's surprisingly not bad. Someone forced me to do it, and I legit had one in my hand on a chopstick, and my hand was shaking. I couldn't. It took me a good amount of time to fucking put it in my mouth. I couldn't. It was scary. And then even when it was in my mouth, I kind of just I put it in my mouth, but my mouth was like closed but open. You know what I mean? So it's like you're really not like touching it all too much. So it fucking took me like 10 minutes to eat it, but it's fucking it was tough. But
Paul's wife says we're all pussycats.
Can't clean a fish? Oh hell no. No, you'll see me panic.
So what's funny is
I'll get scared.
What's funny is, so I mean, as you know, like I've entered the dating scene, like whatever that is, kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So
hey, quick shout out, my man Nick is newly single.
Yeah,
look at that beautiful face. He's looking for love. Someone find him some love.
But it's got to the point like where I'm up front to the point of like, yeah, I don't cook and I don't eat seafood because apparently it's a deal breaker for some people. Like,
is it really?
Yeah, I was like, people are fucking weird. Like the fact that I don't eat seafood like matters to you that much.
So wait. So there, if you don't eat seafood,
yeah, because I don't eat seafood. So some people like seafood's life to them, and they're like, oh yeah, like perfect date for me is like you take me to sushi. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I mean, I'll fucking take you to sushi, but I'm not gonna sit here and fucking eat it though. Nah. I'll get some chicken teriyaki if they got that, bro. But exactly. I'm not eating some sushi. Go ahead.
Like I'll cook the basics. Like I've got some basics down. Like I'll bake chicken and I'll make like some Italian food and I'll grill just about anything. Like there's some things I can do, but I don't like cooking. I just thoroughly do not like it. So like I will happily clean up. Clean up after cooking. I will do the dishes. Like I will do all that sort of shit. Like because it's fair, right? But like,
hey, I think you should put that in there. Somebody clip that. I will clean up after cooking. I will do this. That's his intro to his dating profile right there. I will clean up. I will wipe down.
My ex is gonna step in and go,
liar. Okay. But yeah, that's the same thing. Like I can't. I did actually. I had crab, but it was imitation crab. I don't know if you've had that or not.
Yep, I've had both.
It's not bad, right? It's not terrible.
It's not bad.
But so I had it in a sushi roll. So this is what I did. First of all, anyone who eats like the seafood or like the kelp or the kelp, whatever the seafood it wrapped in the sushi roll, they're fucking insane. That's the nastiest, smelliest shit on planet Earth. I don't know how people put that in their mouth. It's fucking disgusting. I heard it's healthy as shit for you, but it's disgusting.
I can't do the seaweed, bro. Like I can't do it. It's like I've tried it. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. I see people eating the little fucking hard seaweed chips. Like you can get those at the store. The what are they called? Nori chips. Right?
My daughter loves those.
Nope. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. I can't. I've seen people. I'm like, there's no way you guys fucking can eat this. You can't convince me that it tastes good, right? There's like, I swear, like even the person that's eating it has to know this is not good.
Yeah, my daughter tried to get me to eat it, and I went to like go. I'm like, just try it. I'm like, I usually got to roll like where unless it's like eel, like or something like really weird, like I'll try it, right?
Okay.
But like I get up to it, I go, nah, that's not happening. That's not happening, bro.
I can't do it, bro. So it's funny. So I was surprisingly enough, not too long ago, and Paul knows this story. I was at a seafood restaurant with a buddy of mine, and I square in the face, bro. No lie. No lie. I looked at the guy who makes this the sushi, and I said, "Can I get a sushi roll with imitation crab, cream cheese, avocado, and a cucumber?" And I said, "Now, when you put it all together and you put the seaweed in there, can you take the seaweed out? Can you just not roll it with seafood? I guess you have to have. That's how you wrap it. That's how it stays all combined. It was with that seaweed wrap." And so what happened was he looked at me for like a good awkward 15 to 20 seconds. It was awkward. I'm not gonna lie. And I felt bad. The guy that I was with at the restaurant looked at me like I felt like I was that fucking kid that was making it real weird for everybody. So he looked at me. He's like,
we don't know him.
Yeah. So he said yes. And Paul, I will not eat smoked salmon. Nope. Don't like the texture. Don't like the smell. Nope. Not unless Gordon Ramsay makes it and he forces me to eat it. Will I ever have it? So, but yeah, so what happened was I went through and he made it. He made it without the seaweed, and it's actually surprisingly good. But I will never actively ask another sushi roll person to do that because it was embarrassing.
Oh, that's funny. Well, we're coming right up on our hour at this point in time that we scheduled. Ryan, do you have anything you want to go out with?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking call Comcast and find out why I'm fucking overly pixelated.
I'm sorry. I mean, special informant number 2. Do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, fucking A. Yeah, no, I think obviously with the exception of my my identity being not disclosed, and it's I had fun, man. This is obviously a great time to have open conversation with people, chat and everything else. 1 hour cast, huh? Yeah, it is. For right now, we're just doing 1 hour right now, just to kind of see, kind of gauge our audience. Obviously, still being brand new is going to be a little bit coming up on that hour, just to see where we sit at. And obviously, we want to make it longer as things go on, especially if we get on specific topics. I think that's going to be something that we do.
Bro, with you blurry like this, I think what I need to do is next time I need to like put my voice changer on you.
Oh yeah, like the super deep one.
Yeah, like this is you like talking. And like this is what everybody's in here, so they can't just determine who you are.
That should be good, right? We should do that. Again, I don't. Yeah, and this is a little weird. You know what's fun? I found that it's kind of. I've done this a few times where I think it's my up speed just kind of crashes for a little bit. I'm not sure why. So it's kind of interesting, but I think nonetheless, I think what we want to do is obviously have continued conversations with just anything, right? I think obviously we started out with talking about streaming and we're ending on food. So, it comes and goes. So I'm excited to see what we have for next week. We'll talk about that off air. And again, if you want to follow any of the handles, Facebook, Grumpy Hustle, Twitter, Grumpy Hustle, Instagram, Grumpy Hustle, and on Twitch, Grumpy Hustle Podcast, which you guys are on right now. That would be fantastic. Drop any sort of topics you guys want to talk about. Send us emails. We do respond to our emails. Paul, I appreciate it. It is cool. It's fun. It's fun stuff to talk about, just, life stuff rather than playing games, which we do stream individually on Twitch, which you can follow us there. A lot of you guys already have, but, yeah, I think this is going to be a fun thing to do, and I'm excited to see what comes of it. And Scrubsy, if I see that you're still in here, brother, I would love to get you in on this podcast and just kind of shoot the shit with you. We can talk about photography. I know that you're big into photography. We can talk about streaming. We can talk about fucking your sexy little ass on TikTok. We can talk about whatever you want, man. And bro, so I'd love to have you on there.
3 photo nerds here, bro. So.
That's right. We're all into photography here, Nick as well. So, actually just shot some pictures today with me and the family for some cool graduation photos for my girl. But yeah, I think this is going to be fun, man. I'm excited. Obviously, I got some rearranging and stuff to do with my setup here. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun, man. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, I would say if everybody could go ahead and hit up that Twitter poll that Ray posted, so that we can get working on the basis of next week's episode, that will be amazing. We would really appreciate that. Also, like you said, hit up the socials, pop in there, tell your friends about it. You know, we're going to try to grow this thing, and the more people we have, the more fun it's going to be. And I'm really looking forward to it. So I just want to thank everybody to come by.
Yeah. Guys, I appreciate it again, man. Nick, it's a pleasure. I'm glad we can get this thing off and running, man. This was, we obviously have spoken about this for a while. Paul knows how long I've been speaking about this. And so to finally get someone here that is along for the ride is exciting. So let's continue to do this and let's continue to have some fun, man. You guys have a great night. I'm going to catch you, Nick. I'm going to catch you here right after this. We'll talk some more. But Scrubsy, Paul, thank you so much for hanging out and joining in the conversation, man. We're going to get back to this poll, find out what we can talk about next week. And you're fucking awesome. So I love you guys, man. I'm going to catch you all later.
Thanks, guys.